My mom says I need to smile more on camera. There we go. I'll work on it. So today we're going to talk about situational awareness and what to do if you're away from home and a life-changing event happens. Here in Missouri, where I'm visiting for the last couple of weeks, we're in the middle of tornado and thunderstorm season. Right now, there's been a thunderstorm like every day. We've been here for like 2 weeks, and right now St. Louis is having a lot of floods going on. So when I checked in the hotel, I asked, hey, if we have a thunderstorm and the power goes out, is there a backup generator? And they said, no, not at this hotel. Most of the hotels around here don't have backup generators, although they will have emergency lightings that will light your way to those emergency exits to get out down the stairwells and out of the hotel. Perfect. But I have my CPAP backup battery, so and my cell phone backup battery because I'm that guy, and so we're good to go. Second thing we're going to talk about is flooding. Well, we're in an area where there's not really flooding going on around here. This area has not really flooded out in a long time. But for backup, if this area were to flood out, our emergency plan with me and my co-workers are we're just going to go on base there and go to one of those hotels on base and see if they have room for us or if we can just have a ready shelter there. As for tornadoes, this hotel does not have an actual tornado alarm system like some of the hotels around here, but their fire alarm will sound. And when that happens, they have a shelter-in-place program to where we go downstairs and the hallway between the fitness room and the office. Everyone in the hotel is supposed to meet in that little bitty hallway and bring a blanket, which is actually says on the flyer, bring a blanket. I guess it's cold in the hallway there. I don't know. But being that guy, that perfect guy, I'm bringing my go bag with me, so I'm going to be good to go over there. The last situation we're going to talk about is something that's been happening a lot lately, and that's active shooter and terrorist threats. So with active shooter and terrorist threats, don't be a hero, okay? Unless you have a cape or a utility belt or you have superpowers, let the professionals handle those situations. You want to either shelter in place or you want to get out if there's an emergency and you have to actually leave the situation. And we're going to talk about that in just a second. When I first checked in my hotel room here, I looked out the window and I saw the best of the Ozarks. But at first I thought, are we in Florida? Is this the Everglades? It's pretty woodsy out there. Going to the front door, the cool thing about most hotels is they have a little sign here that tells you where the exits are in case of emergency. From the dot it says, we are here, this is where my hotel room is, the closest exit, and this whole area back here, that's the wooded area back there. If there was a fire, obviously the closest way to get out would be here, go around to, this will be the front of the hotel, and then the fire department, police department, all will be there, and my coworkers hopefully will be there also. If I can't get through this way, I know I can go out my door, make a right, make a left, and then I can be out this exit here, and this will take us right to the parking lot. Now, if there were an active shooter and I couldn't stay inside the hotel room, my plan is to go out the exit here, make a left out here, and go into this wooded area, hide out till the police department authorities arrive. That is the secondary. The ideal thing is to shelter in place and hang out in place until the police department come and try to settle the situation. So what you want to do is make sure your door is locked. And it just happened that my cane fits right under the door jamb there. That's an extra bit of protection for me. Other thing is, this room just happened to have two doors. So what I did was, I have a personal alarm system I had set up that I carry around with me, and it's an audible alarm. You pull the pin and the alarm will sign off. I'm not going to pull the pin because there are people with a baby on the room next door to me here. But if someone were to open that door, that alarm would go off, and hopefully that would make the bad guys want to turn around and go the other way. If there are shooting going on, the last thing you want to do is position yourself in front of the door. So if they shoot through the door, then you'll put yourself in danger. There are two doors here, so the ideal place for me would be on the side of the bed on this bed, or on the side over here on this side of the bed on the floor. I do that because bullets will not stop at the door like on movies. They will actually go through the door, go through the walls. So being out of the doorway is ideal to hide behind those beds, not under the beds, which I'm a little big and I can't get under there anyway. All right. So now that my room is all secured and I feel safe, time to get some shut-eye. I'll check my C-Pack battery pack. It's all good to go. The battery on my phone battery backup is good to go. Have my flashlight and my watch charger all set up. Now it's time to get some shut-eye. I'll see you guys next time on battlex2prepper.com. If you guys want to talk about it, have a course or seminar, you can reach me at battlex2prepper.com. Let's talk about it.